have a question. Is there anything that you collect, but not because like you enjoy collecting it, that you just find yourself keeping?
Um, I mean, not enjoy. No, I don't think so. Maybe not. Because I do
Because
keep
I
a lot of
have,
stuff, but it's sentimental
I
stuff.
keep good quality bags and boxes.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that okay.
I have a bag of bags.
Oh my
I
god,
have a bag
I
of,
should.
I have a bag of just like plastic bags, and then I have a bag of my nice bags,
Okay, okay.
but like, the nice gift
Yes,
bags.
okay. So no, I do have that. I actually have it must not be in here, but I have a bin, and in that
Mhm.
bin is a huge, like, shopping bag, like a paper bag or whatever, or maybe it's a gift bag, and then it has all the bags in there.
Yeah.
I have that actually. I do that.
I
Yes,
have
I
a
was thinking.
a big ass gift bag that has a lot of other
Mhm,
gift bags in
mhm,
there.
mhm.
And then in my garage is where we keep the plastic bags just from like the grocery store and whatever the
Yeah,
store, because you can't throw those away. They have to be reused.
yeah.
And
Wait,
then
does Arizona require you to purchase bags? Oh.
they don't care about the environment over here at all. They don't. Um, and then I have another bag of all my reusable bags for like the grocery
Mhm.
store.
Yeah, I have that too. I have
So I have 3 bags of bags.
That's too funny. I
And
really
I
have
keep good boxes.
Mhm. Me too. I have, like, yeah, and then
Like, "This is a good
I'll always be
box?"
like, "What is all this?" Like, "Oh, empty boxes.
All surprised.
Never mind, I just said to empty boxes." Like,
There was this thing I saw that was like, "It's okay, you can throw away your iPhone box now, you're not gonna reuse it." And I looked at my closet, I was like, "Yeah, I've had this iPhone
I
box for like 4 years."
I used to do that all the time. The iPhone, the, like, whatever boxes, yeah, the packaging, what
Yeah.
did I need it for? I don't know.
But there's like a couple boxes that I like. I have this really nice box in, so my daughter gifted my parents one of those, digital photo frames, and then so we all have the app and we can upload
Mhm.
to their
Oh, I
picture
love that.
frame.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think it's super cute. So it's like my family's own little social
Mhm.
media thing
Mhm.
where we can just share pictures on my parents' shit. And then
Yeah.
but it was came in such a nice box, and my mom was gonna get rid of the box, I think. I was like, "Well, I'm gonna keep this box," and Kaya's like, "What are you gonna use it for?" "I don't know, but it's a really good box. This is a very good quality box."
Yeah, that's
I was all happy about the quality of this damn box because 'cause I'm so simple.
Mhm, mhm. No, the kids will do that too when we get something, they're like, "Do you want this?" You know? I'm like, yeah, actually, I
Maybe.
do. I do want it. I do want it. That's what's under my bed, it's boxes." Oh my god, that's exactly what I also used to do too, is store all the iPhones we had. We had, like, 4 empty boxes. What do we need
Yeah,
it
I purposely like, if I gift something to somebody in a bag, I purposely do not write on the bag just so they can reuse it, because most likely it was a bag I reused.
Mhm. I know.
I don't remember the last time I bought gift bags.
Yeah. I do that same thing. I'm like, "I gotta give this gift, and should I wrap it in wrapping paper, or should I put it in a bag?" And then I go through the bags. I'm like, "Well, this one's perfect." That's what I love too when I get something or the kids get something and there's no writing or anything on it. And it
Yeah.
sucks though for the people who are getting gifts that the kids were like, "I wanna write on it. I wanna write on it," because then they end up writing back. I'm like, "Alright, you can write on the."
Are you big on, like, wrapping presents? Like,
No.
I don't even
No, I'm so bad at it too. Like it looks like when I wrap I mean, I don't mind wrapping presents, but when I wrap a present, I might have to lie and say the kids did it.
Kaya wraps my presents
Mhm.
because 1, I don't like to do
Oh,
it. It's not enjoyable to me,
yeah.
and
Oh,
I suck at it. My edges are not
mm,
crisp and
yeah,
pretty. They're just
yeah. And
kind of
I
crumpled.
also when I buy, like, gifts, if they are in awkward kinda, like, packaging or shape, I don't necessarily get a proper box to fit it inside to then wrap it. I will take the wrapping paper.
And wrap it as
Yes,
is, right?
yes. So sometimes it looks like it's just,
Yeah.
like, 2 wads of, like, the two.
Twist it on the side.
If I have, like, past
Yes.
photos and I'm like, "That is so."
And maybe I'll put a bow at the
Mhm.
end. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some
Some
ribbon.
ribbon on there, yep. I do that for, like, a lot of things. I'm like, "I no box,
And then
that's okay."
and there's like a name tag on
Mhm,
it, and
mhm.
I don't,
Yeah.
I write like a dude, so there's that.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
have
write
pretty.
really well either. Um,
Do you know how to draw or anything?
mm, I mean, no. Like
We need to have a drawing contest one day.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Like when I draw people,
Mhm.
I'm still doing stick
I know,
figures.
you know what's hilarious about that is I read something about, like, different ages of children, they should be able to draw now like this. And I'm like, how are we expecting children in elementary school to now excel to like where they're using like real body parts and not stick figures? Because I'm still doing stick figures. And if I'm even trying to do a
Right.
real body part, it's ridiculous. It's like the shape of the clothes is the body part with like like hands just sticking out of the long sleeve with like little fingers that are just like the little
Yeah.
wavy
Yeah.
fingers, not actual fingers. Yeah. The kids draw way better than I do.
Oh, all my
Mm,
kids do. Well, my daughters do for sure. I draw like crap. Like my sister got all that artistic ability.
mhm.
She draws immaculately, and she's just a really good artistically like that. Me? No.
Yeah, I mean, I really have to try so hard. It's like it's one of those things where I'm like, if the kids ask me to draw something for them, I'm like, don't you have the one of those activity books where it's like the lines? It's like a graph, and then underneath
Okay.
it's like a blank graph with no pictures. So on the above picture, it has like a dinosaur, let's just say, but then you can see with the graph that you can just literally like in this box, I'm going to draw this kind of line. That's the kind of drawing I can do. It's like it's actually the books that are like how to draw animals.
See, I need
I'm
something like
down for
that.
that. Other than that,
I can draw. I have my signature animal that I draw,
oh, okay.
and it's a lion.
Mm,
Mhm.
okay. I'm gonna have to see that. So,
I mean, it's his head. His body looks like weird hot dogs.
yeah, basically. I mean, I
Yeah.
do love to color though. I love to color and paint. For sure,
I
I
like to
love coloring.
I like to paint. Not a big coloring fan, but I do like painting.
Mm,
Yeah, I gotta show you. I did those like I did a couple of those paint and sips,
mm.
and I made it was like the silhouette of like a woman's body or whatever, and theirs was all skinny. My lady was tipacious. She
Wait,
was
wait.
kind of.
So, is it? Do they give you like something up in the front of the class, and then you're?
Yeah, so she kinda does like a like with she did like a very light penciled outline, and then she just kinda tells us how to, like,
Oh, okay.
blend the colors and all that, and
Mhm,
but, yeah, I like painting. I redid my, entertainment center,
mhm,
and I sanded it, and then I did everything and repainted
mhm.
it, to bring it here into my office because I didn't wanna get rid of it.
Yeah,
But yeah, I refurbished like my entertainment center here in my office. It looks brand new.
yeah.
Looks really nice.
That's really cool.
But yeah, I'll paint a fence.
Mhm,
Just want to paint some shit.
mhm. Yeah, I like that too. I mean, those
Yeah.
things back there. Th
You
It's
did?
like 2 canvases hanging up here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one was for Winston, the little beach one. They're kinda close together so you
Uh-huh.
can't tell, but and then this one was for Emma. This little
The cherry blossom
cherry
tree.
blossom tree with a little fence over there.
That's
Like,
cute.
I don't know,
I
guys,
like
this is
that.
as good as it gets. I love it, but I'm not I love all things, that I'm not good at.
I'm not good at a lot of things. I don't have a talent.
Yeah.
Do you have a talent?
I don't think so.
I
That I
mean,
can really
I don't think it's a
no, because talent, skills, it's a little different. It's like I can cook,
yeah.
but I wouldn't consider that as like a talent. That's more of like a skill or
Mhm.
um
Yeah, I don't
no, I would
I mean, I that's not a talent. I could talk shit really well. I don't know. Uh,
I got hobbies.
I'm really good at, like, just like, I feel like I'm funny.
Mhm. You are funny.
So
You are funny for sure. For sure.
yeah, I don't have a talent.
I'm all sitting here like,
I'm not musically inclined.
"Mm, yeah. I have a guitar.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know fun
really
facts.
play. What'd you say?
I said I don't even know fun facts or anything.
You know, I write notes to the kids every single day for school. I write little notes and they
Oh,
find it in
that's
their like
fun.
snack bag or whatever. And some days, like I always will write something like really positive and encouraging. And then and i- in there somewhere I'll always write like a little would you rather type of thing. Or like
Mhm.
um, like I'm shiny and I'm awkward in my habitat. Like whatever. And it's like describing like our goldfish, and I'll be like, who am
Mhm.
I? And they love that kind of stuff. Or like a knock knock joke or whatever it is. And they're always like, I knew that one. I go, how did you know that? It's from their book. It's from they're like,
They're like, "Mom, you're not as talent or
you're
you didn't
not
come up with that on your
no, you're
own."
not that creative, mom. It's funny.
That's
It's
funny.
funny.
I used to do that for my daughters even in high school. So they would take the brown paper bag to
Mhm.
school because they're too cool for lunch boxes.
Uh-huh.
But I would always write a note on the
Oh.
outside of their bags. And then one time I didn't, and my daughter was like, "You didn't write a note on my bag," but I did it for both my daughters.
Oh, I love that.
She got all upset, and she's like, "I my friends like to read the notes
Oh my
too,"
gosh,
and
yes. My son, like, I don't know
mhm.
about Emma's friends, but Winston's friends, they love reading it. And then they're always like, what's the like, would you rather? And then they talk about it, or like, what's the
Yeah.
joke? Or like, what was that she was describing, It's
Oh,
pretty,
that's cute.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I remember my ex he was like, "So why are you still making like they're in high school, they have to learn to do these things." I was like, "It's not like my daughters don't know how to make a fucking PB and J and shit." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I go, but I own when I really thought about it, I'm like, because after they graduate high
Hmm.
school, not that you're done being a mom, but
Right.
like what I think about things like that with just like my kids in general where it's like this is going to be the last school's performance that I'm ever going to go to.
Mm-mm.
These are going to be this is the last year that I'm ever going to be able to, you know, make my daughter's lunch in a lunch bag and write a note
Hmm.
and do all that.
Hmm.
Um
Yeah, because.
so I don't mind doing because it's like the acts of service is like, one of my love languages.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I like feeling not so much as needed, but wanted.
Hmm.
My daughters are still 28 and 20, and both of them are still kind of like mama's girls. Like
I,
they still want to. Hmm.
yeah.
And they allow me to do that. I'm like, just let me be your mom
Hmm.
because it's not like I get to do it 365 days a year anymore with my oldest.
Yeah. Exactly. Does TJ like that? Do you do like
He's at that because I've been teasing him. I'm like, what if I go to your school and eat lunch with you? He's like, I'd rather you not. Like
mhm,
he's at that age where which I didn't deal with. I don't either. Maybe my daughters are just really nice
mhm,
and never told me I
wanted to say
was
anything?
annoying or cringe or whatever. My son will he straight up tells me. But he also doesn't have a I don't want to say he doesn't have a filter, but he can't really comprehend, saying things a certain way may come off,
Yeah, yeah,
as
really,
rude
like,
or
offensive.
insensitive.
Yeah, insensitive is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
insensitive because he'll say things for us to just like kind of relate and have a conversation, but it's like, Mom, do you remember when Bob died? Bob was our dog
Oh.
that got hit by a car, and it's just like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
And
"Yeah, I do remember, I'm not gonna forget that."
yeah, and he'll just randomly come up with this stuff that it's like, okay, maybe not say it that way
Mhm.
to people
Mhm.
because,
Yeah.
yeah, he's definitely like, "It really sucks that your mom died." Oh, oh,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
he
I feel like that's Emma. That's Emma. Winston would probably not likely say something. I mean, he has, though. I experienced that too. Tell them, like,
yeah.
"Hey, maybe don't say those things in front of people."
Yeah. And that's what I don't want to discourage him from just not saying shit,
Mhm.
but, I
Mm.
do try to explain to him depending on the context and the situation. We have to be kind of sensitive to people's feelings and how they're feeling. Like, I don't think people just randomly want to be reminded of a death in their
Yeah.
family or,
Yeah. Exactly.
when nobody was even talking about anything remotely close to that.
He's like, "That was just a thought, okay?"
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And then yeah, he used to say, "Mom, randomly, no gateway into like getting into that conversation." But I remember one time I picked him up from school because he had a doctor's appointment
Mhm.
and I needed to go across the street. So my job was 4 minutes from my house.
Mhm.
So everything was really close, but I needed to get gas.
Mhm.
Light turns green. I'm going to go into the shopping center to go get gas, and this kid is riding his bike
Mhm.
and hits my car with his bike.
Oh my god.
The bike flies up, the kid's on the ground, the bike flew over to a bush, and TJ's in the back of the car.
Mhm.
And it ended up being the kid's fault, but of course I was still like, "Oh my," I still felt bad,
Yeah.
car
I mean
versus bike,
mhm.
even though it was his fault, and he was like, "I'm so sorry, like, I wasn't paying attention," he had his headphones in or whatever.
Mhm.
I was like, "No, like, are you okay?"
Mhm.
Just ambulance came, the police came
My
and everything, got our
gosh.
statements, and so, yeah, TJ will randomly, "Mom, do you remember when you
Yeah.
hit that kid with your on his bike?" And I'm like, first of all, he hit
Yeah.
me."
Mhm. And that sounds so crazy, right? Like, someone doesn't even know the situation. They're like, "Excuse me? You hit some kid
Yes.
bike? What the heck?"
But I'm like, "Why are we talking about this?" Like, stop saying it was
Yeah.
me, like, he hit me.
Mhm. You're like, "That doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good, doesn't sound right," and it's not true.
Right.
Oh my gosh, kids are funny.
Mhm.
That's for
Yeah.
sure.
But for the most part, I think all his friends, because he's in special needs with a bunch of, other autistic
Mhm.
kids, a lot of them are that way, and
Mhm.
it's kind of refreshing. Like my son would just be on the phone. Every so often he would talk to his dad, and they're in the middle of a conversation, and my son would just go, "Okay, well, I'm done talking," and then hang up. No bye, no.
Mhm.
He's just like, "All right, well, I'm done talking," and then hangs up, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's it. It's
"Ah."
over.
So I had to like tell him even about that. Like,
Mhm.
it's okay to tell people that you want to get off the phone, but at least have the courtesy to like say bye
Mhm. Mhm.
or get some type of acknowledgement from them or whatever. And he's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
okay."
Yeah. That's
He's like, but if I don't want to talk anymore," I said, "That's
yeah.
fine. It's okay to tell people you don't want to talk, but be nice when you
Alright,
tell
well,
them."
talk to you later.
Mhm.
You know what? So does his school, is it all, like, autistic kids or no? It's just a
No.
program at the school?
Yeah, it's just like a special ed class.
Oh, okay, okay.
Classes within the high school.
But he does
Yeah, he
not
goes to the
intermingle with other classes?
Mhm.
Oh, he does?
They yeah, they do have certain, like, I don't know if it's electives and
Mhm.
stuff that I know when he was in middle school, there was certain classes that he would go with the gen ed kids,
Oh, okay.
and I wanna say they still do it in high school. That one, I'm not 100% sure, but,
Mm. I
um
asked because my kids, like, what I did notice is there's a lot of, uh there are a lot of, like, they're friends with a lot of, like, different kids, like, autistic
like, on the
kids, yeah,
spectrum
on the
and stuff?
spectrum, autistic kids, and they've like, Winston has had a class with one of them each year, but, I mean, they take the kids to, like, a separate class at certain subjects or whatever, but,
Mhm.
I didn't even realize for the longest time that they have a program. Like, that's
Yeah,
why there's
they have
some
actual
yeah. I had no idea that our school, had anything like that. So, I was
yeah,
just like, "Oh, wow," because the kids all are familiar, and they have, like,
yeah.
they learn, like, how people are different and whatever, and they're friends with some of the kids, and so I'm like, "Oh, you know what? It's just so is it, like, the teacher, or is it, like, what is it?" And I found out they actually have a program. I had no idea.
Yeah. That's the thing, like, I've had so many people, tell me, I would have well, like, meeting your son, I would have never guessed he has autism,
Mhm,
and I said, "Well, yeah, because that takes a lot of work."
mhm,
I go, "You have to be around him enough and seeing his progression the way that it is to see those triggers or that hint of, like, yeah, he's, you know, I treat him as normal as
mhm,
possible, but I do know that I have to somewhat modify my thinking
mhm.
for him to better comprehend and
Yeah,
understand things.
yeah.
So, but yeah, like, almost everywhere we go, but I tell people, I say, "I put a lot of work into that."
Mhm,
I have been, raising the kid, but I also correct him, and I try to sh emphasize, like, just because you're autistic doesn't give you a reason to be an asshole or doesn't
mhm,
give you a
mhm.
reason to,
Yeah.
be anything like that. Because I have seen so many parents that it's just like, "Well, they're autistic." Well,
Mhm.
you act like these autistic children don't have any capability of
Yeah,
learning.
yeah,
Like, they can learn
yeah.
how to act just like they learn to do everything else.
Mhm, mhm.
So
Yeah. I know, that's what the thing that I do love about you, because you don't ever use that, like, as a reason for anything, you know?
mm-mm.
Like,
And
I
I get it.
forget a lot of times that TJ is,
Yeah.
you know?
It's very, I mean, we do have 1 to 2 meltdowns a year, and I think I told you where I was just like, I was gonna call out because him and I got into it,
Mm.
and I ended up not
Yeah.
yeah, I ended up not even sending him to school that day because I was like, in the state that he's in,
Mhm,
he's gonna be a hazard to the bus driver,
mhm.
and he's gonna be a hazard
I feel it.
to
Mm,
the,
yeah.
classes,
Mhm,
and a lot of people will do that. Not even just in special needs, but it's like, those parents that know their kids are sick and they still send them to school?
yeah.
Like, you knew your child had a fever, which is that's when this kids are
Mhm.
contagious, and you still sent them to school.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like and people are, "Well, I don't have any other." I'm all, "Yeah, but when the school calls you and tells you to come pick up your kid,
Yeah.
who's gonna watch watch 'em then?"
Exactly.
But why put your everybody else's kid in, that situation
Mm,
of getting sick and
mhm. I know, you know what, uh, I took Emma on this field trip, and I just knew it because there was so many dang kids coughing like crazy, like they just got sick from that freaking festival that they had, and I knew
mm,
she was bound to get sick, and, of course, like, today, actually, when I was at work, Victor tells me, like, "Hey, let the school know, like, she's gonna be at home because she's totally sick." And, like, I heard her, like, sniffling last night, or yeah, last
yeah.
night, and, like, I don't remember hearing her cough or anything, but, yeah, she didn't even go to school because of that, but I'm like, "Those dang kids, like, the parents even
I
keep them home."
I woke up with an itch in my throat, and then TJ came to me even today. He was like, "Mom, where's the cough drops?" He's like, "I got an itch in my throat." So
Mm,
I think there's something going around because I don't ever, unless I get sick, like I don't have allergies like that or anything. So
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I think we're getting to that season where, flu season and all that. I hope it's not the flu, but
yeah. Do you guys get a
yeah,
shot
there's
every
just
year?
no.
You don't at all?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
No, they offered it to me in my last doctor's appointment too, and even the doctor was just like, "Yeah, you don't need it." Like,
Wow.
she's like, she they were just like, "It doesn't really work the way people think it does."
Oh,
And I'm like, "I get that," but, there's so many years that they've said, "Oh, if you got this flu vaccine, that was a bad batch," and like,
mhm.
but I mean, every time I would get the shot, I would get the flu. And when I stopped getting the shot, I don't get the flu,
Wow.
and I'll probably get it this year now.
Yeah. I so the kids get flu shots all the time, and then I didn't ever before, but I don't know what made me even start to do it, and
Mhm.
I don't know what it was, but everything after the kids just made me start doing things differently, a little bit differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the kids, I do well, especially for Emma because her health is, like I consider her, like, very,
Fragile.
fragile, yeah. Winston,
Mhm.
maybe not so much, but I'm like, if sh I mean, you get her a shot, just get him the shot, right? But yeah, it just sucks because I debate it every year. Do they do it? Do they not? You know? But with
Yeah.
Emma, I'm just so worried for her all the time because she has like so many medical
And that's the
issues.
thing is if she's not getting the flu, to keep doing it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. No, I always feel like,
If
oh,
it
I'm
if
gonna
it's working,
yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but they also say that you get the shot, you get like a mild flu, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, when I wasn't mild, I was like, I don't know what your definition of mild and is different than mine. I
You're like,
feel
"I'm passed
sick.
out." Yeah,
Right. I need to sleep for a
yeah.
day or
No,
two.
when that happens to me, I'm like chills, fever, like all of it.
Same.
But, like, I feel like
Yeah.
2 whole days or, like, even an entire day of sleep will make me feel so much better.
Yeah, I have my little regimen, so I do the detox foot patches.
Oh, do you?
I I love those things.
How funny.
I
Victor bought some and I just haven't ever used it.
No?
No, I don't know why. He uses it.
I need to I I used to use it when to help me sleep and it worked and I just stopped.
Oh,
But I will use it if I'm sick. I will use it if I'm sick.
wow.
And I'll wear them on my feet sometimes just so I can drink.
I should really try it. I was just like, "Nah,
You
try
should.
it." Mm,
I
interesting.
I tell a lot of people I just don't practice what I preach because it wasn't until you even said anything about, being sick that I was like, yeah, I use my detox foot patches.
Mhm.
I gargle mouthwash.
Mm.
That's a lifesaver right there. Vicks, the humidifier. And then depending on what type of sick I am, if I'm not feverish and I feel like I'm not contagious, I'll go get those. I'll go to like the Chinese foot massage places.
Oh, really? Better?
Those they at least will make it to where I can function.
Mm, interesting.
And I'm not just gonna be dead in my bed.
Do they have a lot of those in
Be
Arizona?
in the valley area, like, Chandler and Phoenix,
Mhm.
yeah, they have just as many there as they do in San Diego, but, like, where I live, we don't even have one.
Okay.
It would be nice if we did,
Uh-huh.
because I would be one of their
Mhm.
main customers for a $25 foot massage.
Is it still
Alright. For an hour?
$dollars?
I know the last time I got one, there's a place I know there's a few places in San Diego, that are, I think, are about 30.
Mm.
But then, they do want you to tip, so it ends up being like 40
Oh,
bucks,
okay.
but still that's really good
Yeah.
compared to everything else,
Yeah.
but, yeah, I do those, but they hit certain pressure points on, like, your foot, And they actually only do 20 minutes on your I think it's 20 minutes on your feet, and the other 40 minutes is the rest of your body with your clothes on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they hit those pressure points in certain areas that will instantly, like, make you decongest you, or,
I'm so
I would go
ticklish.
when
I'm
I would have
ticklish.
migraines.
Oh, I feel like that would feel so good, but I'm so ticklish.
Mhm.
I have a hard time.
I have to tell them to put some pressure in there,
Yeah.
though, 'cause my feet are really sensitive too. I get my
Mhm.
pedicures once every 2 weeks, and the scrubbing part, I just tell them, "Don't do that.
Yeah. See,
Don't
that's
do
the
that."
thing. I feel like it when I go to get a pedicure, I feel like it's such a waste because I'm like, "Don't, you can't, no, no."
Yeah, I mean, I'm to the point now. I used to be like that big time. I'm to the point now I actually like I like a foot massage now, whereas before I was like, "Do not touch my fucking feet."
Mhm. I want to, but I'm like, I can't even sit there while you do it because it's just killing me. Like I can't. Like I'm just like, it's
It's like
over.
torture,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, when they scrub the bottom
Mhm.
of no, don't do it.
Yeah.
That but I can scrub my feet in the
Mhm.
shower and be fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't tickle
Mhm.
me.
I know. Like the kids will be like, you were so good today. I want to give you a foot massage. And I'm like, I can't, guys. I can't do because especially little
How about
fingers, like little fingers.
how about if you had a sock on?
I've not tried that. I've not tried that.
Try it with a sock first.
Yeah. Because I like to, if I'm doing my own thing at home, I'll put like a foot mask on. And
Mhm.
like if I'm going to give myself a pedicure, I will put a foot mask on. The thing is, like the pedicures are so damn expensive now, and I barely want them to touch my foot because I'm so damn ticklish that I'm like, damn, how am I
Yeah.
spending this money to do that for
Yeah, they're like
polish?
$30 for the most basic one
Yeah.
now.
And that's just for basically you're gonna file my nails and polish, and that's it.
Mhm.
Like you can't even
Yeah.
barely do it.
You're not even putting the mask or the anything on my legs or nothing.
Oh, really? So I just started. I'm like, I'm gonna buy this shit and do it myself.
Yeah, no, because I can't paint my own nails nicely.
Oh, really?
Shit would look all no,
Oh,
I
okay.
suck at everything.
Mm. That's something I guess I could do myself is I do good at painting. But, it
Yeah,
goes back to
well,
the old thing because 'cause I'll be like, "Damn, my body hurts like hell after I'm doing" my like, if I'm doing a pedicure, I'm like, I have to take a break
because
between each step.
you get back pains?
Yes, between each step, and I'll have to, like, set up the whole area to where I can still be, like, upright somewhat, but then I'll still have
Mhm.
I'm like, 1, like, step done, I'm taking a little break, and then I'll move on after that. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's like, do I do that or do I spend like $50 going to get a pedicure that I can only get my polish done and nails?
You get to sit in the massaging chair.
I know. I know.
Alright, well, this was fun.
This is fun.
We always have fun.
Mhm. Just
Yeah, so yeah,
the people things.
yeah, I had a few epiphanies in some of the things you said. I was like, "Wait, I do. So not everybody needs assistance getting up?"
I mean, I guess I never realized it. Maybe sometimes I do pop up out of my chair, and then that's where I'm like, "Damn it, my freaking back."
I think it depends on the chair, but I don't see myself doing that, like, on a
Yeah.
couch. I know I can do it on this one. It's not gonna look graceful, though.
Mm. Yeah. I'm gonna try it. You know what? Really quick, getting out of my car is not as comfortable anymore
Easy.
either. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I have a sedan, and I'm like, damn, I remember when I had my SUV, it was way easier to get out of the car.
Mhm.
Because now I feel like,
That's why I got a SUV again.
yeah, I mean, it's not even that low, but I can't do it. I'm like, it's like reminding me of my parents how they hold on to the top of the door. Like,
Mhm.
"Get out of the car." I'm like, "What are you doing?" But that's me now.
Yeah.
It's just, this that they didn't do that until 50, 60 plus, and I'm over here doing it at our age.
Now I
Perimenopause.
do all that stuff. The perimenopause, we're old and crotchety and crackety. Oh my god, we collect bags.
Boxes. All right.
I still say things like, "Oh, that's really cool, dude," and "dope."
Using the lingo. That's exactly too. That's how we know.
Yeah.
Some of the,
I make my son cringe.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, some of these things that they're saying these days, I have no idea. I have to look it up.
6, 7, that's
I
how I
still don't
think I
understand that.
and it's numbers.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Mhm. I this
Well, guys, we will talk to everybody later.
see ya.
See you. Bye.